So I was live just a minute ago, but it felt like the connection went because I came upstairs. So I'm back on up here. I'm not sure. You probably didn't hear the first part of the video, but I just thought I'd press live just to. I've got no work today, so I am able to get on with some production stuff, and I just thought I'd press live and just show you and everyone what's going on, what I'm doing, what I'm doing every day, pretty much every day. But saying that, I have had a break from this because since November when I started doing this, I have not really had a break from it, and I definitely just got to a point I was just really burnt out. I just couldn't look at the screen anymore. I just had enough of looking at the screen. It was starting to affect my brain. But anyway, that's the negative stuff. The positive stuff is that within 3 months, I've gone from not knowing what the hell I'm doing at all, and I've got to a point where I've got, entire songs tracked, and all this intricate stuff. And not only that, but it's this is obviously many a YouTube video to learn all this stuff, but even got into some nice automation which you can't see here at all, because I think I've deleted it because I had some automation here. Anyway, that's all very boring, really. But I thought that I would, because I've got this track somewhere, but I don't really know. I'm not feeling it. It's a nice song, but nice isn't good enough. But I'll play it, and hopefully you can sort of hear. This is without the vocal, just so you can hear it. Bassy. So this is without the vocal. It's the acoustic guitars. Electric guitars, and this is where the drums have kicked in. So all this section here is got just a kick, then second chorus. Bell Gardens. And then this is the last chorus, so it really kicks in here. Guitars. So that's it. That's obviously without the vocal. And funny enough, like after having a bit of a break from it for like a good week and a half or something like that, I actually quite like the sound of it. I think it sounds quite cool. But there's something missing. It's like it's got its like epicness. And it's got its it's just a little bit too nice. There's like this bit of edge that I haven't worked out yet, and it isn't mixed or anything yet. All it is like panned and I have like EQ'd a lot of it, and it's obviously got compressors all over the place and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just kind of like finding that, you know, it's like it's there and it's decent, but it's like I don't believe I've got the sound yet on it. And this is like I think this might be like the fourth version I've done of this as well, which is because the first one was like quite simple, but it just sounded really folky, and as much as I am a bloke with an acoustic guitar, trying to do something, you know, this is like the main track, so it's kind of, with a main track you'd say that, you know, you throw everything at it, but I don't want to do that either, because I don't want to overdo it, you know. I want it to be, I think it might be a case of taking things out. That might be the thing. But because this is early days, I don't know what to do. I don't know what is right to do. I don't know what the right thing to do. I don't know where to go. But you know, I think, and there is some vocals on this. No middle eight or last chorus yet. As you can see, this big gap here is where that needs to go, and I'm not sure I've nailed the vocal yet either.
You are help me, surely. You are my faith. Tell me this truth is not a lie. Tell them I'll never break your heart open. You know this truth is not a lie. 'Cause you'll never know, I nearly fell down to hell, but heaven spoke, told me the reason I don't need to fall now. Found love, don't need to fall now. Tell me.
Yeah, so that vocal isn't there yet, for many reasons. Good morning, John. How you doing, mate? How are ya? All right, Liam. How's it going? So that's it with the vocal, but it's not edited yet, and I haven't nailed it, because what I keep doing is that I keep because I know how important the vocal is. Obviously the vocal's the most important thing on any song, really, but because I know the vocal's so important, I'm putting it off all the time, and when I go to press record and record it, I'm clamming up. I'm getting nervous. Do you know what I mean? It's really. It's it's something that I'll need to get over, but I'm obviously just putting too much pressure on myself to get it right. So yeah. So for now, I'll just turn the vocal off. But I think it's a case of. I think that there's a possibility that there's too much on this track. There's just way too much going on, and it just needs to be stripped back a bit. Maybe I've just done too much, and that's why I'm not feeling it, because it's I just know that I've overdone it. So, because I'm still, I still love the rawity of well, let's just use Nirvana as an example, or the Black Keys. I love the sparseness and the rawness of that sort of music, where it's just just a handful of instruments done really well. Rather than overdoing it, putting too much of anything in, but it's tricky, because when you get all this, and you've got everything, and we're in the golden age of technology in regards to music production, especially home studio situations, a bit, and it's all there, and it's all very exciting, and it's you can make all these noises that you want, and but is that right? Probably not. So, like I was saying before, I think it might be a case of stripping it back. But anyway, so well, it's still there. Okay. So you just got some. I don't know if you can hear this very well, but first verse. First verse still. This is You'll Never Know, by the way, everyone. It's a bit I don't know what the right word is to describe what's going on here, do you know what I mean? Maybe it's that. So that's first chorus. This is a second verse. So the drums have come in now. So drums. then a middle A or bridge. And strap in for the last chorus. All the guitars, all the synths, all the drums. Coming up, it's all the guitars, bass. So, you know, very, very large, very atmospheric, but is it right? You know, but I mean, I could do this for, you could tweak it forever, you know, when is anything ever right? I just don't know what to do with it. I suppose, you know, one could say just get the vocal done and then I think maybe just start like taking things away, because I've got there's a lot going on, so there's not that's not a lot of guitars for a track, you know, believe you me. You know, we've got like 2, 4, 6, 8 tracks for guitars, and then remember we've got this is the acoustic, which we can sort of solo, and you can. This is like the end of the first verse, and then it kicks in for tempo change for the first chorus. So, you know, there's 11 pieces of guitar on there, so that's all very well. That's fine, you know, that's fine. But you've got your impacts, you've got your bit. These are impacts, but they're subtle. And then we've got these are all synth. So that's synth, that's double, that's strings actually. This section here, and then this massive X. That is what I just showed you just a second ago. That's a synth as well. So there's a lot going on to sort of modernise the sound. These pieces here are, this is synth again. So we've got like 4 different synths on this, and I don't know if that's insane or not. I'm sure a mixing engineer would be like, cheers, do you know what I mean? And then this is just bass. The only time there's a bass guitar in this is second chorus actually, and last chorus. It just didn't feel like it needed any more. And then bass. Sorry, the drums are very simple. The acoustic, you don't really need any drums for this at all, really. But I just felt it needed like a kick just to keep it marching on. A lot of this section here isn't being used. It's all been muted. It's like tambourines and stuff, but it got a bit folky. And then this is the vocal, but it's not good enough yet. So yeah, and these are the guitars. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Do you know what I mean? So I think it's just about getting the vocal done, and then and then taking things out. I think that's the thing. I don't think it's a case of adding more, to make it something. I think there's too much going on as it is. Here's my first recording tip for anyone out there that wants to a vocal recording tip. So if you've ever recorded vocals and you're in a position where it's like you can't get the mix right in your ears, just do yourself a favour and just bounce out a version of the song so far, and then bring that into the session, and just track vocals to your bounced track. Do you know what I mean? In full, and then all you need to do is just tweak the volume of that single track, not go through the whole song and tweak the master and sort of get the mix in your headphones right and all that. And then you just solo your bounce track, as a whole piece, and then you solo your vocal, and then you've got the perfect amount of music in your ear so you can sing. Now, I've never heard anyone do that before, and I think it's a good one. It's my first proper good tip. You can have that. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to say really. Be cool to get some feedback, I suppose, but this is probably the worst time to do a live, I'd say. When everyone's at work. I should be at work, but no work today. So yeah. These are the other songs that I'm working on. I don't know if you can see the screen, it's a bit washed out, isn't it? But anyway. But I think we'll call it on that one maybe. Because I just need to get on, I think. What else to say? Oh yeah, so tonight I'll be at the Southern Bell for the Beluga open mic evening. If anyone's in Brighton, you should come down. It's always a good night because they are good at it, and they run a good night. Night. So, all right, maybe I'll check in later with some progress. See you later, John. Have a good day, mate. See how we go, really. See if I've had any revelations, and we'll see how it goes. All right, see you later, gang.